Hey everyone, Carly here and Allie.
Hi guys.
We're so pumped to have you. We are going to run through how you can start your very first ads campaign on Facebook. There's tons of different ways that you can advertise out there, but digital advertising has officially surpassed traditional marketing advertising. So that's pretty incredible. And we're just going to show you a base level kind of introductory little course that you can implement right away and potentially make sales if you've got a business or you're interested in creating a business.
Amazing. And Facebook is one of the top places to advertise. Carly and I have both built very successful online businesses utilizing Facebook's advertising platform. And once you really can tap into the power of Facebook business, you really start to see what is available to you. So once you get to learn how to set up a campaign, if you've gotten a business or you want to create a business, this is how you really learn to leverage the power of Facebook and how detailed the targeting gets. It's incredible. So Carly is going to share her screen so you can follow and step by step if you're watching this video. You can also pause and you can open up the screen so you can have it running kind of side by side, and you'll be able to yourself, click by click, learn how to set up your very first campaign on Facebook.
Perfect. And before I share, I will say that you do need to create if you're wanting to run paid advertisements, you can't do it from your regular personal page. That's the beauty of this, is so many people post stuff on their personal page to rely on getting sales, but with this you don't have to. So you actually do have to create a fan page. There's lots of Facebook resources, videos, there's YouTube to teach you how to set that up. We've got training that goes over that, but this particular video we won't be going over that. So you will need to have a business or AKA fan page. And then you will also need to create a business manager page. Again, there's videos on how to do that. It's pretty simple. And so once you have that set up, then you're going to go into your ads manager. So I'm going to share my screen.
Awesome.
All right, Allie, can you see that?
I can see ya.
Perfect. Okay, so this is like just a backup ad account that I have running. And so you'll see that this, we're in business.facebook.com. So it's a little different than facebook.com. So to start off, so we are in our ads manager. Just going to show you what this looks like in case you're on a different page. So in ads manager, great. Okay, now we're going to go into create. So this is creating a new ad.
The ad style that we're going to show you how to set up, it's called an engagement ad. And this is really, really great for getting lots of likes on that post and lots of comments and interaction. So you're getting engagement with a post. So if you set up your business page or your Facebook fan page, you would want to create a post. So say you wanted to, you're landscaping and you wanted to advertise maybe, I'm available for doing some landscaping and hedge trimming and lawn mowing services. So you put together a post that describes your business and some of your price points, and you want to then get that out into your area. You could set up an engagement ad.
Yes, totally. And it's also really good to, when you're first wanting to run ads, say promoting a service that you have or anything, it's really important that before you run an ad asking for something from the audience, that you do some sort of an engagement ad that really just is adding value. So if you are in lawn care, maybe you're running a post on 5 tips to grow a healthier garden or something like that. So you run that, maybe you spend $30 to $50. Once you've spent that, Facebook is going to be more likely to be like, okay, here's a legitimate business owner who wants to, add value to the marketplace and potentially, make money. So we'll allow them now to, do a call to action ad is what we like to call it. So first you want to add value, and then you want to be able to advertise for your services. So we're going to show you how to do this engagement ad. So you'll see I clicked on post engagement, and here we are in our audience section. And so you'll see, look how many people that we can target just right now, like with pretty much Canada. This is we haven't done anything here. 23 million people. Okay. So we're going to create a custom audience. You could say United States. You could even narrow it down. So say if you were in Canada, so I live in Cranbrook, BC. So look, I can target just my community. if I was like a local business and I wasn't more online, like a lot of the work that we do, we're global, so we can work anywhere. But some of you guys are going to be targeting just your local areas. You could target all the little cities in and around your local area. So let's just keep it right here, right now. Look, it went up to 230 million. So that's a pretty large audience. You really don't need it that large, but if you wanted to, you could. You can target ages and genders. So let's do maybe women. That'll narrow it down a little bit. Let's go. You can do, let's see here. We could do 20 to 50. We'll do 55.
Okay.
You can target languages if you want. We usually just leave it open, but you can if you want. Now, here's the really cool thing. And Ali, I'll let you go into this because I know that this is an area that you love.
Yes. So the detailed targeting of Facebook, this is where it can become quite extensive in terms of the level of detail that you can go into. I personally like to always do my targeting within kind of a niche. So say we're touching on lawn care and gardening. So that would be sort of the niche that I would look into is, landscaping or lawn care or home improvement, something that kind of flows within the relevance to the ad as well as the marketplace. So not targeting, say, lawn care and then snowmobiling. The two don't really have any connection to each other, and they're kind of far apart in terms of a genre. So that ad really takes off and you're like, oh my God, it's killing it. Is it because of the lawn care side or the snowmobiling side? So when you have two interests that are super far apart in terms of relativity to each other, I wouldn't attach those under the same umbrella. So like Carly's doing is landscape, gardening, and then another cool thing is you click suggestions and Facebook will give you some ideas of what else you could be targeting that kind of falls within that. And you can see when you hover over it, next to it, it'll give you the audience size. So there's 16,000 people you could reach with that, or 4,000. So maybe you want to go for something that has a little bit, home improvement has a lot, 161,000 people. So you want to kind of stick with the same genre and then pick targeting that has a good audience size as well.
Mm-hmm. And we like to do anywhere from 3 to 5 interests that are related, and you can come back later to create the very same ad, but you can just tweak. This is called split testing. Again, a whole nother training on that, but you can actually test which targets are doing better. So maybe your gardening targets, and then maybe next time you want to target, say, moms and parenting, that kind of a thing. And you can really see what is hitting the marketplace better. So you can see how extensive this can really get. So again, this is just scratching the surface, but if you implement, even this basic little ad practice, you could potentially be making sales as soon as you submit them. So you can pretty much leave this the same. And so they do say to recommend automatic placements. Now, Ali and I have been in this industry now for 2 years, have created a lot of success online, and we've always edited our placements, because the thing is yes, you can absolutely advertise on Instagram, but they all have different formats. And if you don't have the right format, it's going to look funny. So often what we like to do is actually click off Instagram unless you're actually running an Instagram specific ad. So click that off, click off audience. And if Messenger was clicked on, which it's not, you'd click that off. And we also, unless you're doing a video, which we're not going to do, you can leave that on if it's a video, but we're not going to do that. So we can take that out. Instant articles. So we really are only going to have Facebook feeds open on there. Okay. And if you were doing videos, then you could do the
and another thing to note too, in terms of device type, is where you want to advertise to. So you can choose either mobile devices or desktop. So if you just scroll up, Carly, that's where you can just set all devices recommended under edit placements.
Oh, sorry. Yes. I'm like, where is that?
So this is where you can decide, do I want my ad to appear just on people's news feeds on their mobile device, or do I also want it to appear for people that are looking at Facebook on their desktop computers? So you can choose both or one or the other. That's totally up to you.
Mm-hmm. And often we find so many people are on their phones, so we do just leave it open for just for mobile. For this one, we'll just leave it, but you can even get as specific to what devices you want. Say if you were developing an app for just Android users, you didn't even want to put it out to Apple users, and you can just click off Android devices only. So it's pretty cool. It gets very
sophisticated.
So again, you just keep this the same. And on the, so this, you keep the same. On the very beginning one, when it first asked me, when I clicked on post engagement, you'll see that I actually edited the daily budget. It was $55 a day, which I literally have never spent $55 a day. We usually recommend $5 a day and move up from there once they become successful. So I only put in $5 a day, and we like to run it continuously. And then if the ad is converting, you keep it going. And if it's not, you just turn it off. Rather than picking like a start date and end date, just run it continuously and keep an eye on it and turn it off when you're ready. So we're going to press continue. And sometimes people's screens will look a little bit different, so don't freak out if it looks entirely different for you. There might be one little thing misplaced or whatnot, depending when you're watching this video, but for the most part, it should be pretty similar. So now here is where you can create an ad in Facebook Ads Manager, and you can actually put in your pictures and your write-ups, but we're going to use a handy little thing called Use Existing Posts. So this is where you would go onto your Facebook fan page or business page, and you would make a post about either, if it's one of those tips on how to grow a nice lawn, and you were going to make that into an advertisement just to basically add value. Or if you were going to say, hey, I'm offering a 2-for-1 service today, or whatever it is, you would make the post on your fan page, and then you would come in and do this advertisement. So you want to make sure that you're on the right page. So I have a couple different pages, so I'm going to make sure that I'm on my Empowered Living page, which I am on. And then I'm going to select the post. So let's just do this one. This is just a value post about gratitude. So you'll see it'll show up, and
that's it'll show you what it looks like so right now it says mobile newsfeed. So it'll give you the preview of what it would look like on mobile versus desktop. So that's how it would appear to someone within their newsfeed.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. You can add a button if you want. So yeah, I could put learn more. I would need a website URL for that. But if you do have that, then you can add in a little button. So there's just lots of little features that you can use. And then I would just go confirm. I'm not going to confirm because I don't actually need to run this as an ad, but you would press confirm, and then it would go into review. And if you are following the ad policy, so that's another thing, is you can look up Facebook advertisement policies. Keep up to date on that because it does change. And that's one thing that Allie and I really help our students with, is making sure that they are up to date on all of those things, because there's so much to know. But really, if you are following it, then you shouldn't have any issues. It will be approved, and then you'll start getting engagements. You'll get notifications if people are commenting on it. You can engage with them, and potentially they can become future customers. So yeah.
Amazing. I love it. This is all excellent information. Thank you, Carly. And you guys, good luck with your new ventures in exploring the Facebook business side of things in terms of advertising, and let us know how your success is.
Yes, for sure. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.